Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to a different state, not very far because we don't live that far from the state line, but it's just a little bit of a drive. But I discovered a new place that I want to go and check out and see what all they have. I think it's an antique thrift type store by the listing that I saw. I actually found it on Facebook Marketplace. I think they must have advertised or something on Facebook Marketplace, some vintage Fenton glass that they had, and that's how I discovered them. I'm like, how did I not know this place was here? So I'm gonna take you guys along and let's just go check it out. Okay, I just pulled up to one of my favorite Goodwills. There's like no one in the parking lot. There's like 2 cars beside me here. So what the heck? Either I've missed all the good deals or they're all in here waiting for me. Let's go see. Check this out. This thing is massive. Look at the price on it. Holy cow. That is massive. What do you think? Is it worth that price? I don't know. Wow. It's been here for a little while too. Yeah, there's some of the Christmas glasses. I've got the Arby ones, so those are a little different. Those actually might be Arby as well, but mine is shaped a little bit different. What is this? Oh my gosh. It's like a towel pieces you drop into your shower or something. I feel like the shelves are pretty well stocked. What are these? Penguins? Wasn't me. I wonder what these are. I'm going to do some research on that. This is pretty. This is pretty. This almost reminds me of Lenox, made in China. Very pretty. It's heavy. This is pretty. $3.99. It's cute. This is storage. I'll get this in green. Holy cow. Is this one of those love sacks? This thing is huge. Nope, it's not. This is a cute little carry-out. 25 bucks. That is super cute. Oh, look at this. This is nice. Top of a hutch. I wonder if they've got a hutch. That's the bottom of it. Oh, it's a bed. There's the footboard. Okay. It's a trundle. There's the bottom of it. Not a trundle, but a twin bed frame plus shelf. Okay, so it has drawers underneath. That is really pretty. What was the price on that? $99. Yeah, that's made really nice too. Yeah, that's cool. So that's the headboard, and then the 2 drawers, and then the footboard. Very cool. I'm sorry. Left my buggy parked out in the middle of nowhere. Hey!
Every time you shop at Goodwill,
Lots of Christmas.
your community thrive. In fact, 84 cents of
More
every dollar
glasses.
spent goes directly into our mission services and career resource centers. Our career resource centers are your one-stop shop for no-cost career services, education, and certifications.
Sorry, their radio is always so loud in here.
Construction, and even certified nursing assistant programs.
That's different.
Ready to take the next step in your career? Visit your local career resource center conveniently located next door, or call us today at 850-361-2415. Hey there, shoppers. Do you want 50% of items tagged with our code of the week? Look no further than our
Made in China.
program, which makes 50% off code of the week available at all of our stores every day of the week. Not a VIP? No worries. Just text GOOD to 850-446-2895. That's GOOD to 850-446-2895 to join our VIP program today.
Ashtray. Bermuda. That's funny. Okay. So I came back, took a picture of these crystal crown-shaped candle votives. And then I'll turn the box over. And it's actually made by Gottinger, the silver company. These are pretty. $2.99. What do you think? Worth it? It's 2 sets. What are these?
Jessica is now a career specialist and helps current CNA students complete their programs and find fulfilling careers. She credits Goodwill for the support that helped her earn her GED, CNA certification, and pursue her dream of becoming a social worker.
Juicer net. It's a juicer. Oh my gosh, these are vintage. Yeah, obviously. $25. Wow. I'm sure some reseller is going to be like, why didn't you get those? Cool, huh? I like this aisle. It's always interesting. You never know what you're going to find on this aisle. I feel like anything that's metal, they just stick it on this aisle because even if they don't know what it is. Ornaments. Ice tray. It's just a mixture. Wall decor. That's a pot. Yeah, it's just a strange mix of stuff on this aisle. But, you know, I found good stuff here, so. And that probably for somebody that collects primitive vintage type stuff. I would love that. All right, well, I just wanted to stop by this Goodwill because it's one of my faves. It's more Tupperware. So, on to the next place. Okay, so I spent a total of $11. I got the Hazel Atlas Relish dish and then the Wedgwood Jasperware Bermuda ashtray. I googled both of them. The Bermuda ashtray is worth way more than the Hazel Atlas, and it was cheaper. But anyway, both of these are collectible items for people, so I will probably just put them in my stash of to be listed to be sold. So yeah, pretty good deal for $11. And it was just like, hey, I'm passing by this Goodwill, let me stop in here on the way. So all right, let's get going to where our real destination is. Okay, y'all, we have arrived to Kimberly Sue's Antique Emporium. We are in Dothan, Alabama. I've never been here before, so let's go inside and check it out. Okay, very, very cute place. We're just gonna, oh my goodness, Carrie would flip out all this blue and white. Oh gosh, I love this cat. free. Okay, that's weird. I don't see a price on that either. No price on that either. What the heck? Price on that. No price on that either. So what is the deal? Oh wait, here's a price. $55. Ooh, for that set. So, I don't think this is going to be thrift store pricing, y'all. But she does have some beautiful things, so let's just walk around and see what we can find. Love this umbrella stand. I actually found an umbrella stand at an estate sale. $25, I think is what I ended up paying for it. I don't see a price. And I don't want to turn it over on the bottom. Let me look. Oh, there actually is a price. I'm going to have to put the phone down. I don't want to break it. Because you guys always get on to me about how I clang stuff around. Hold on. Okay, that was actually an old price tag that had been ripped off. There's no price, so I'm going to ask about that. Some Fostoria. $15. Okay, that's not bad. Beautiful. I love the emerald green. So on her Facebook advertisement, this is what I saw. This right here. Isn't this beautiful? $65. It is Northwood ruffled beaded drape footed rose bowl. $65. So y'all let me know, is that a good price for that? Because I don't necessarily know that much about this kind of stuff, but I do have a friend that collects this stuff, and I was actually coming to look on her behalf. Wow, look at that guy. That's pretty too. $55 on that one. So I just wanted to let her know. This may be Fenton, is this? Fan base 40. I don't know. I just don't know that much about it to know if that's a great price or not, you know. I've got a lot of books. Pretty quilt. But you know, this to me is a good learning experience too when you come to these antique emporiums, antique stores, antique thrifts, whatever you want to call them. I don't think this one is necessarily an antique thrift according to their prices. I think this is just a regular antique store. But I can read the tags on a lot of the stuff and I learn, you know, what it is. Because sometimes I see this stuff in thrift stores or at an estate sale and I don't necessarily know what it is. So this way I kind of can learn. Oh, that's a really pretty juicer. Sun-kissed. Again, no price. Interesting. Oh guys, these candles are some of my favorites. I drive to an antique store that's probably 30 minutes from my house just for these candles. They have one that's called Christmas Time, and it is my all-time favorite scent at Christmas. It smells so good. I think they're actually made in Illinois, but you have to be a dealer to carry them. So if you ever see these candles, grab one because they are so yummy and they last forever and they're clean burning. So, and I actually have one of the room sprays too, and I think it's called sweater weather or flannel weather or something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna have to smell some of these scents and see if there's one I like. Oh gosh, I thought that was real. So yeah, I'm like, no. Lots of treasures. This is a really cool little shop. More blue and white transfer wear and
They have some spoons over here too.
oh, I love that. Francesca. I think it's the Francesca pattern. Let's see.
Yeah, I saw.
Yep.
They're beautiful.
It's beautiful. Oh, this looks like Pordello. Yeah, it is. Flip the tag over. 24. It's actually not a bad price for Pordello. Some milk glass. Really pretty things. Some blue willow. 12 for the set, which is pretty much on par for vintage blue willow. So really, overall, I feel like her prices are pretty decent. Oh, entrance to the outside mall? Okay. I thought the building looked bigger than this. Ooh, hello. Is this open back here?
Yes, ma'am. That wall over.
Okay.
And this wall right around to the
Okay, gotcha.
all this right here over the top.
Gotcha. Okay, it's a little warm out here, but it is June in Alabama where I'm at, so I'm assuming this is probably vendor booths, is what it looks like. And he did say when he gets these booths filled, so yeah. So I did notice something, y'all, that the strawberry motif is making a huge comeback. I used to have strawberries in my kitchen years ago. $8. This one was not priced. That's probably one of my pet peeves, is when you go to an antique store, a thrift store, or whatever, is when stuff is not priced. Why do they do that? Do they do that on purpose so you'll ask? I don't know. Wow, that lamp is 80 bucks. I really feel like that might be a little overpriced. Just a little odd and end. Odd and ends. That's interesting. That's made out of conch shell. Even the spoon. Milk glass dish. Oh, so have y'all heard about these? There's a place on Instagram that sells them as library bees. It's just like a little framed piece of art you hang on the wall, and a lot of times they'll have like brass bees and stuff on them. It's interesting. Was that one not priced? Nope. Jeez, what is it with these people not pricing stuff? Green lotus bowl. Pretty. Oh, wow. Are they just moving in or are they moving out? It's just all piled on a table. Not very shopper friendly, is it? Okay, this one's empty. $60 for the lamp. This is painted furniture. I don't know, guys. I'm not very thrilled so far. What do you think? Is this a bust? This is pretty. Now that's doesn't seem like a bad price, $8, but then again, I don't really know what it is, so. Little milk glass vase, $8. A piece of cabbageware, $10. Oh, now this is really pretty. And you know what? $8 for that. That's not bad. I have this quilt Star of David type pattern for some other pieces of milk glass, so I'll actually take that for $8. That's not bad. Oh, that's a cute bowl. Have small bowls like that. So it's kind of, I don't know, hit or miss. $20 for that lamp. Is that the last booth? Yep. Oh, how sweet. Little vintage child's dress. Little vintage child's dress, so cute. Alright, well, I don't know. I don't know if I like it or disappointed. Let's go pay for this and then we'll talk more about it, and then we'll go to some other places while we're here. I just left the store and I pulled up to the gas station because I have to get gas. I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think about this store? Like, I'm pretty sure like the prices were retail prices for one thing, because it was an actual antique store, not a thrift store. But she did have some unusual things. The sad thing is, the one piece that I found that I wanted when I went to go to the register to pay for that piece of milk glass, it was $8. I noticed it had a huge chip out of the bottom. On the top, not underneath, so on the top, so it was very noticeable, so I didn't get it, so that was disappointing. Really nice people though. I spoke with the owners before I left, and I mean, you know, some days you might find some good stuff in a place like that, and if you're willing to pay full price for something you collect, then that's all fine and good. So for the pieces that I did show, you guys comment below and tell me, what do you think about the prices with it? Was it worth it? Should I come back later, you know, at another time and try it again? Or, I don't know. Let me know what you think. So now I'm going to go to a couple of places while I am in town that I know of that I usually have good luck at, and we'll see what we can find. Okay, we're going to stop at the good old Goodwill. There's 2 Goodwills in this town. One of them I've never found anything. This one is a lot better. So let's go see what we can find. I usually just go straight to the home goods section because that's basically all I'm looking for. I'm not into, you know, clothing or anything like that. We're just basically looking for some vintage glassware.
How much is that one?
Okay, as I'm walking up, I spotted something. I literally bought one very similar to this at my Goodwill at home. Different color. Does anybody know what this is? I had to Google it when I bought it last time. $6.99. This is coming home with me. Drop it in the comments if you know what it is. Don't cheat. And I'll tell you at the end. Kind of look like ironstone, but it's electric. You plug it in. Those are pretty. Crystal decanters. Oh wow, look, this is the whole set. Can you see what it is? This looks like the set too, that's pretty. Why do they play the music so loud in Goodwills? Can somebody tell me that? YouTube doesn't like that. It's so pretty. Can't believe it's not broken. It's old. Chipped. Okay, didn't find anything but that one piece at that place. So now we're going to go into the rescue mission. Oh, this is very cute. Oh, I'm such a sucker for cats. It's very cute too. Y'all yell in the comments if you see something I'm missing. Some vintage snack plates. Canister. Okay. Jamaica. Trying to go slower so y'all can see, and at the same time if there's anything that catches my eye. Now I love this. If y'all haven't seen my video, oh never mind, I thought that was Corel. That's not Corel. What is that? No, that's not Corel. I thought it was Corel. It really looked like it. But what I was going to say is if you haven't seen my video about the vintage Corel dishes, you can go watch that. Put the link up here. Kind of cookware, canning sets. There's some old thermoses. The lid to some Pyrex. I don't see the dish it goes to though. Which the lid is probably worth some money, because that's usually what is missing or breaks when you find the Pyrex. Amethyst cut glass votive. Don't worry, that was not glass beside it. I promise I don't clang things around as much as y'all think I do. It just magnifies the sound on this video. I'm very careful. I've never broken anything yet. Cute little frame, $2. Oh, now check out these cloches. These things are usually pretty expensive. So I'm gonna grab the cloches. There's all kind of things you can use those for. So I'm gonna have to come back and grab those, but let me put the phone down and grab those right now. Okay, I went ahead and grabbed the cloches because there was someone else eyeing them. So I'm carrying them around, and I came around the corner and I spotted these vintage tiara plates. So there are 3 of the salad plates and 2 dinner plates. The dinner plates are the hardest to come by. $3. Wow, and the salad plates are 2. So I'm going to grab these also. I'm gonna have to either grab a cart or put the phone down for this. So yeah, so I would say I think this is the end of the aisle anyway. There's some really cool old steins and some really cool plates, but nothing that I'm really interested in. That's really pretty, but not my collection, not my thing. So, all right, well, let's go check out and on to the next stop. Okay, I spent a total of $21 inside of that store. So I got the vintage tiara, however you want to pronounce it, the amethyst dishes, and the cloches. Yes, the cloches. So anyway, we've got about 2 more stops to go, maybe. Okay, and this is literally right next door, by a few doors down. This is the Ark thrift store, still in Dothan, Alabama. Milk glass, $2. Oh, that's pretty. Royal Staffordshire. That's different. I've never seen the yellow. Another piece of milk glass. Alright. This is a small store, so I'm just going to make a quick pass through here. See if there's anything. That's it. Cute ice bucket. So this is cool. I don't think I've ever seen one this color. $5, I think. I think it's Jeanette. Looks like some of the gold is peeled off, maybe. Is that original? Or did someone paint it that way? Oops. Okay, so I'm not sure if that piece was originally in that color. I'll have to do some research, but I've never seen, you know, the Jeanette glass painted like that. Could be, but comment below if you know what that is. All right, rescue mission number 2. Let's go inside and see what they might have. Okay, I've actually found some pretty decent pieces at this store before, but it is a Friday afternoon, and usually what I find is Friday afternoons is pick through, so we'll see. Oneida. See lots of glassware. But I'm typically not interested in just, oh my gosh, there's a lizard, look. See him? He just crawled under that counter. Anyway, I'm not typically interested in clear glassware unless it's something I collect, but I like the colored glassware. So, not seeing anything. Where'd our little friend go? He ducked under there. Oh, these are pretty little cups. Nortaki. Mikasa. Silver plated platter. Silver plated, excuse me. And then all the little knickknacks. Oh wow, that's heavy. Super heavy. I wonder if she's vintage. Cute little trinket box. I always like to look at the candles because I like fairy lamps. I collect fairy lamps. These little votives. They almost look like Fostoria with the little cubed 50 cent. I'll have to look those up. We got one more little cubicle center island thingy. Oh, that's very pretty. Heavy. Oh, a little Fostoria candy dish. $2. I have a friend that collects Fostoria, so. Or this may be Whitehall. From the looks of it, I'll have to see. You know, there's a difference. They say, like, count the rays. I think there's 20 something rays in a Fostoria, so this is probably Whitehall. Rays by, I mean, these little petal things. So, but still, $2 for a Whitehall candy dish is not bad. But I think that's what that is, Whitehall. All right, well, don't really see much else to look at in this store. Nothing is catching my eye. All right, so here's what I ended up with on my thrifting day today. Got the Hazel Atlas relish dish, the Wedgwood Jasperware, $4.99, the 3 glass cloches for $2 each, set of amethyst plates, they were $2 each. And then this, for those of you earlier in the video when I said, guess what this is? If you don't know what this is a porcelain Victorian lampshade. And I have a smaller one just like it that I had found at another thrift store, and it was $6.99. So thanks for following today, and happy thrifting. Catch you on the next one.